Hey friends, here are 5 characters, among others in the Bible, who disobeyed God and paid dearly for it. 1. Adam and Eve. Once upon a time, in the beautiful Garden of Eden, there lived Adam and Eve, the first ever humans. God gave them one simple rule: don't eat from the tree in the middle of the garden. But one day, a sneaky serpent tempted them, and they took a bite of the forbidden fruit. Suddenly they realized they were naked and tried hiding behind bushes. God found out and said, "No more paradise for you." They had to leave the garden and learn to grow their veggies. Oops. 2. Lot's wife. In the city of Sodom, there lived Lot and his family. God told them to leave because the city was full of naughty people indulging in intense, ungodly behavior. Lot and his family must leave the city because God has determined to let the evil people pay for their sins. Before leaving, God warned Lot and his family, "As you go, don't look back." Lot's wife couldn't resist peeking over her shoulder to see what was happening to their home. Oopsie daisy. She disobeyed and looked back, and she turned into a pillar of salt. Imagine that, becoming a seasoning. It's an awful lesson that no one will love to get involved in. So always listen to God and keep moving forward. 3. King Saul. Once upon a time, there was a king named Saul. God told him to destroy everything belonging to the naughty Amalekites. Although Saul's troops defeated the Amalekites, but Saul thought, these sheep look nice, let's keep them. God wasn't happy with Saul's decision to keep stuff he wasn't supposed to keep, so God told Samuel the prophet about it. Samuel went to King Saul and said to him, "You've disobeyed God, Saul." As a consequence, God chose another king named David. Saul had to learn that following God's orders means following them all the way. 4. Jonah. Meet Jonah, the adventurous prophet. God asked him to go to Nineveh and tell the people to be good. But Jonah thought, "Nineveh? No way, I'm out of here." He hopped on a ship going in the opposite direction. But God sent a big fish to swallow Jonah. Inside the fish's belly, Jonah had time to think. He said sorry and promised to obey. The fish spat him out, and Jonah went to Nineveh, finally doing what he was supposed to do. Lesson learned. You can't run away from your responsibilities, especially not in a fish. If God wants you, he'll get you. 5. Ananias and Sapphira. In the early Christian community, there were Ananias and Sapphira. They sold some land and agreed to give all the money to God's work. But they got a bit greedy and kept some for themselves. When they brought only part of the money to the apostles and pretended it was the whole amount, God knew their trickery and revealed it to the apostles. Ananias fell and went splat. Then a few hours later, his wife Sapphira got caught in the fib and joined him. It's a tale of truth. Honesty is the best policy. And so, these stories from the Bible teach us valuable lessons about the importance of obedience to God, our parents, and everyone in authority. But remember, even when we mess up, God is always ready to forgive us when we say sorry and try to do better. I hope you enjoyed this story. If you did, kindly ask Dad and Mom to hit the subscribe button and ring the notification bell for more exciting, fun Bible stories.